Hello guys, so my name is Agata Nielsen and today I will be talking about improvisational theatre and how it helped me as an actor. I was doing it for like 4 years already. I joined my local improv group when I was 17 years old. It was back in Poland, and since then I've been always doing it, like in London, performing on Camden Fringe Festival, or just any sort of workshop I had, some other groups. I've been doing quite a lot. Basically, so what is improvisational theatre? It's when you are performing without a script, without any text that you've memorized before. You are just making things up on a spot. Very often you just take a suggestion from the audience, like you are asking them what the scene is going to be about, what you are going to perform, and then you just enter the stage and you just have to do something. I know, sounds terrifying. I remember my first performance, I just was so scared of talking. I had no idea what to do. I always had a script in my hand, I always knew my lines, and it was sort of my comfort zone. But now the thing is how much it helped me. So as I said, before doing any improv, I had this awful idea, this sort of actor's nightmare. You enter the stage, you're about to talk, and you forget your lines. And what then? Awful. And I was always really scared of the situation. But once I started doing improvisation, it sort of showed me that I can handle this situation and I can sort of just go on with whatever I'm doing, just make things up. So how it helps? Of course, it can happen to any actor that you just forget your lines. If you have this sort of confidence that you are able to do something, you just make it up. You say in the character, you say some words, hopefully you will remember your lines back and you just kind of continue. There's no interruption. It also gives you confidence. Before doing improvisation, the idea of just going in front of people and saying whatever, like sometimes you get this situation like, okay, we are running late, just 5 minutes, go and talk to them, yeah? And I was thinking like, oh my god, what am I going to say? After this years of training, I'm like, yeah, fine, I can go, I would just say whatever. And you know, it gives you this confidence that whatever happens, you know, some elements of scenography will fall down, your colleague is sick, someone forgot the text, you just come in and you will do something. This is amazing. But apart from acting, I also find it very useful in your daily life, like in social situation. It teaches you to react quickly, just respond to surrounding. And I guess, you know, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but I'm sure I'm just far many more benefits of improvisation, and I will always recommend for people to learn it. There's a lot of workshop. For me, I joined a group and we were performing regularly, like 2 times in a month at least, doing some festivals. When it comes to improv, you have like 2 ways, let's say. It is a long form and a short form. Short form is compilation of short games. You have rules that you have to follow, so it's like a frame, and within this frame you perform and you act. This is short forms. Very often it works as a comedy, and those games approximately last from, I don't know, 1 minute up to 4, 5, sometimes longer, but generally it's like a small sketches. And the long form, it's like a play. So you build a whole storyline based on a suggestion from the audience, and it's improvised. What is important is that you really have to remember and you really have to focus and listen to the other actors, because otherwise you will get lost. It's not something that you can prepare for, it is happening around you, so you really need to keep track on what's going on. And long form is not often that funny as a short form, but it's more of a play and more of a like a typical theatre, I would say. Another benefit coming from improvisation is that it is difficult for actors to get bored of it, because, you know, just I've done it the play over and over, like more than 20 times with the same text, same characters. It can get quite boring, but with improvisation, not, because every time you do it, it's original, you haven't done it before, the audience will see it only once and you won't repeat it. So it is really good thing for the actors, and very often this is happening that those who've been in a theatre for like many years, they just decide to, you know, try some improv on the side or maybe as a main thing, because it is just, it breaks the routine. And I know many actors, like in my local city, who've been performing in our theatre for years, and they just decided to, you know, set up their own theatre company and just perform. It is getting more popular at the moment because, I don't know, it's always been there, but recently you get things like Whose Line Is It Anyway, which is a show on TV. I know that EastEnders are based a little bit on improv, so some directors, they use this technique when they are filming, just, you know, telling actors, okay, just, you know your character, you know roughly what the scene is going to be about, just say something. It gives you freedom. I really like this technique, I really like it. So as I said, I've been doing it for a few years already, and it's just sort of like in my heart, and I know I will be always doing this. Yeah, and I guess that's everything what I wanted to say about improvisation. Surely I will keep on learning it. Obviously I find it a little bit more difficult to perform in English than in Polish, but well, no, if you want, you can try and do it even in the other language. So thank you, and if you have any questions or anything, just message me, you can write in comments, and just, yeah, just just follow my YouTube channel, and I'll be posting some other stuff talking about my experiences from acting and related topics. Thank you.